We're in the building. So, but yeah, dig it. I want to talk about Niecy Nash real quick, y'all. I saw Uncensored on TV1 last night. I recorded it. And what I noticed is that, she was breaking down a lot of things as to what was going on in her life. And I remember her saying back in the day, this is like back in 2013 or something like that. She said, the way you keep a man is you keep his stomach full and his gonads empty. In other words, you feed him, and then you give him all the sex that he wants. And she also said that a BJ a day keeps the divorce attorney away. Now dig it. Now, while I agree that should be what keeps a man. And by the way, if you guys cannot hear me, I'm trying out these headphones with this mic, and this is the first time using it, so I'm just testing these headphones out to see if they work. And I love Niecy Nash. I love voluptuous women like that. I love sisters like that. Okay. And I ain't with the, I ain't with the tugboat type, but Niecy Nash is crack-a-lacking. But anyway, she was saying all that, and she said, but I did all that stuff, but I ended up divorced anyway. And I was saying to myself, wow, if she actually did all that, then why is she divorced? And the one conclusion that I can come up with as a former psychotherapist and current life coach, the only thing I can come up with is the fact that she was busy with her career, taking care of her career. Her husband, her ex-husband is a pastor of a church. I don't know how big, but he's a pastor of a church, so he's busy. And then they have, small to teenage children. So that is a lot to be on a plate of two parents. You understand what I'm saying to y'all? And so she was like, well, I ended up divorced anyway. And one thing I want to say to you guys is this, sometimes with the best intentions, you can try to make stuff work. I've been there. When I was married, I rubbed feet. I ran bath water. I fed and clothed kids. I washed clothes. I swept and mopped the floor. I cooked dinner. I did all that. But if the person you with, and I'm not saying that's her situation, I'm talking about my situation. However, in my case, I was with a narcissist. I was with a female version of Donald Trump. And so you can have the best intentions and still end up divorced or broken up. I don't want to discourage you young brothers and sisters from pursuing love. But what I will say, brothers, is that what you need to spend your time doing is stacking your chips and building, and let love find you. Men don't look for love. Okay? Men don't look for sex. That comes to you in the Trump economy. It's hard to date out here. Everybody's tribal, everybody's racially tribal. There's a lot of stuff going on out here as far as the difficulties in dating. Now, you might see that you got a lot of certain types of females online posting, in my opinion, very inappropriate, uh, inappropriate pics of themselves, selfies of themselves, uh, which, in my opinion, tells me that that person has no class and is of low moral character, and that person is insecure because they're only posting this stuff to get likes. They're not posting this stuff to get a man. They already got a bum sitting over there. Okay? For all the women you see running their mouth on online dating and social media, a lot of these women already got bums they dealing with. All they're looking for is simps and tricks. Can you dig it? So I don't want to discourage you from trying to date, but understand that men lead, women choose. When it's time for you to look for a wife, men choose their wives. It's not the other way around. Don't let these feminists and these feminazis on TV lie to you just because all these shows have a feminist slant to them. Don't let these folks make you think that it's impossible for you to lead in a relationship. Don't let these women fool you with that. Don't let these television shows and these movies fool you into thinking that, you know, that there is an end to masculinity. There isn't. You understand me? Masculinity is still in full effect. I'm one of those men who is very masculine, and I have leadership qualities. And I am told so by family and even people I meet on the street. You digs? So what I want to stress to you guys really quickly, because I'm just giving you guys a preview of the Iceman Show podcast. Our formal broadcast will be today, Tuesday, at 5 p.m. Central Time. I'm just notifying everybody because I'm gonna go on Instagram and Twitter and let everybody know too. By the way, if you're not following us on Twitter and Instagram, it's easy as 1, 2, 3, ABC, baby. Twitter and Instagram handle is the same username, at the Iceman Show. Go over there and follow me on Instagram and Twitter. I post Iceman Show family member content that's specifically for you guys, and I don't post it here on YouTube or Facebook. So go over there to check out. I'm going to be posting something later on, probably right before the broadcast later this evening. Remember, the official broadcast time is 5 p.m. Central Time. So if you live outside the country, or you live or you got to go to work, you work swing shift or night shift, make sure that you make considerable arrangements. We do ask for $5 donations on Tuesday. Every donation is totally tax deductible. And by the way, if you don't have my first book, make sure you get it. It's The Game of Life According to the Iceman, Volume 1. You can get this book at asktheiceman.com. scroll down to the donate button. Excuse me, scroll down to the add to cart button and go from there. Or you can get it at Amazon.com. But it looks just like this: The Game of Life According to the Iceman, Volume 1. And if you need life coaching, I don't do psychotherapy anymore. If you need a life coach, if you're going through some things right now with a relationship, a divorce, grief, you dealing with grief, a family member has passed away, a friend of yours, one of the homies got smoked, get at me. Don't suffer in silence, man. I'm not super expensive. And consultation for an hour is just, it's just $59.99. That's it. Okay. So if you need help if you want to start a business, if you need a business plan, you got a business going right now, or you got a side hustle going, but you want to turn it into an official business, hire me to do a business plan for you. Go to asktheiceman.com. Go to the menu on the left and click on About the Iceman. Click on the About the Iceman page or link. What up, Brown Sauces? Love you, brother. Click on the About the Iceman page and then go over there, and I have all the business plan packages set up right there. There's some life coaching stuff on there too. We do FaceTime, we do in person, and we also do over the phone. You digs? The topic for today's broadcast here at 5 p.m. Central Time is why the NCAA had to break bread with student athletes. We're going to get deep into that. Also, we're going to discuss the Harriet Tubman movie, and we are going to cover the I'm white and I say so doctrine. All of that coming up today, fellas, ladies and gentlemen, in less than an hour and a half at 5 p.m. Central Time. So make sure you in the place to be. Can you dig it? So we just, like I said, it's going, but another hour and a half, we'll be back on here. So go grab you a bite to eat. Go do your power walking. But make sure, you roll back up in here at 5 p.m. Central Time. The Iceman will be here in full effect in the place. 5 p.m. Central Time, ladies and gentlemen. Don't meet me here. Beat me here. Can you dig it? We'll be back at 5 p.m. Central Time. Holla at your boy.